Hi everyone, it's Eva. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build video. In my last video, I built a snowy mountain mansion in winter, and I defied the hot weather in the UK, but I finally gave into my wanderlust and built a summery holiday destination because I am craving to go on holiday, and I think a lot of us are. I really miss the sun, and I miss hot weather, and I miss Italy, and Italy's such a beautiful country. So this is why I decided to build an island village which is modelled after the Cinque Terre in Italy. The idea was that I wanted to build a seaside village on the coastline with lots and lots of colourful houses and terraces and a harbour, obviously, and I wanted to recreate that in Sims. So I chose to build this in Sulani, obviously, because it's just the perfect neighbourhood for this. It was really a challenge to build this because Cinque Terre is built in a mountain, and I wanted to do that as well, so I used all these debug rocks to make it look like a mountain slightly, or like at least a hill. It is very tricky. It's a lot of work to use these debug rocks everywhere, and I fully used the entire space of this lot. It's a 50 by 50, and I literally placed the most of the rocks over the boundaries of the 50-50 lot, which is possible, thank God, which is why it's a huge lot, and it involves so many houses. I didn't even count them, but there's so many houses, most of which are furnished. I left out several in the back especially that I didn't want to furnish because they were tiny, they were hard to reach, and I wanted to focus on the ones that are in the front more. I'm not showing you the speed build of all the houses that I built because after I'd built these, I decided to build even more in the back, so it looked even more like filled with houses, and it was just a repetition of work. And in general, I didn't want to show you me just building squares for houses because there's so many of them, so I thought I'd skip ahead to the roofing situation. I also colour all the houses before because, like I said, there's so many houses and it does take a long time to do all these little things, and I didn't want to make the video too long. Another thing that I really tried to incorporate was these little alleys that they have in between houses, and I tried to make the entrances for the backside houses as like tiny as possible, and like tried to make them little cute alleyways like I know them from when I visited Italy. I'll show them a bit more in the tour. So I looked at Cinque Terre's windows and doors, and they have so many green windows. And what I love about Italy is they have these laundry lines everywhere, and I think it's so cute. It gives it such a character, and it looks very classic Italian because of this. So I tried to incorporate a lot of laundry lines as well. They come in Island Living, they're a debug object, and I absolutely love it. They're in almost all of my cute builds, so huge MVP here. The charm of Italy's houses, I think, is that they are quite rustic on the inside and out, so I tried to reflect that as well. I didn't want to make it too modern, too fancy looking, so I stuck to flower pots and some balconies. Even inside, I tried to stick to a very rustic theme. Didn't want to overdo it. I wanted to make it quite basic, quite Italian in a way. It's just how, if you've ever been to Italy and you've ever been on a holiday somewhere, holiday rentals are quite simple, which is great. I love that about Italy. It's you don't need to be inside, do you? It's warm and sunny. Why would you want to be inside? I'm only showing you this one flat that I built because, yet again, there's 3,000 houses in this, and I did not want to bore you with the similar style that they all have, and yeah, they're not anything special that you need to see in this video. The reason why I'm not going to show you any of the interior in the cinematic tour is just because I think this build, like so many of my builds, are very much focused on the outside. So the exterior is what the main eye catcher is on this build, and I don't think the interior is like mind-blowingly cool, which is why I just focused on the aspects of the outside that I actually am quite proud of and that I want you to see. If you want to download it though and play with it, it's fully playable. The only thing I have to tell you is if you want your Sims to get on the island, you have to use the testing cheats true cheat and then teleport your Sims by holding shift and left clicking on the floor, because otherwise there is no way up. On the square outside, I built a cafe. There's actually two cafes in two of the buildings, and I wanted to evoke this Italian flair of just having a coffee, sitting on the terrace, sitting outside, drinking your espresso and enjoying the view, enjoying the sea, and just this classic Italian lifestyle that I love so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. I'd love to have you again on this channel. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this, and hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!